Let's pretend we scored a goal! Let's pretend we scored a goal!
Easy.
Let's
Welcome
go.
to the Top 4 Podcast. My name is Peter England. I'm joined by Oscar, who's still gleaming.
It's still gleaming, guys. The hopes of glory, international glory for the English national team is still gleaming thanks to a wonder strike from Jude Bellingham. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. I'm joined by Rubinho, an England fan.
When the hopes of a nation was about to fade, when the tweets were preloaded, the stats were ready. Cometh the hour, cometh the Jude. My gosh, whatever you can say about this guy, he's him. He is him. The whole nation rests on him. But we will get to it.
Oh, wow. I'm joined by Dave as well, England.
Guys, you know, brother. I don't think you people understand. You know, when you watch football with me, yeah, bruv, footballing wise, this game was not making sense to me, bruv. Like, it was driving me nuts, bruv. But anyway, we're through. But boy, I don't know, mate.
Just about. And I'm joined finally as well by AD, England man himself.
Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. massive sigh of relief. Wow.
A massive sigh of relief indeed. Guys, very quickly, what are your highlights of the week, mate? What's been going on?
Guys,
Is it easy to say?
straight away. My highlight is in the 94th minute and 30 whatever seconds it was. Jude Bellingham's overhead kick nestling in the bottom corner. Do you know the limbs I was in, guys? I was lifted off my feet, and my feet didn't touch the ground until the game had restarted. It was it was an emotional moment. An England goal that I'll never forget.
What about you, Dave?
First of all, we started off here. People, come on now.
Oh yeah, he was at the thing.
Obviously, man was at the
Boy
thing.
and all that, man.
Now, Pete, let me just. Apart from AD, yeah, we're all Ugandans in it, yeah. Us Ugandans, we love peace in it. Now, the amount of tweets that I've seen, Burna Boy sold out 80,000. The amount of trouble I can just cause. I was there. I know the number.
Oh, right.
But I love peace too much, so I just let me just keep quiet. I don't need
From that statement alone, I know the numbers are.
Question. What were the tweets insinuating? That he didn't sell enough?
No. Everyone is just saying. There's some saying he didn't sell enough. There's others who are going, he sold out 80,000 again, like last year, blah blah blah. And you know when you just sit there, like, people, calm down.
First of all, everybody needs to concern themselves with their own bank account, because let's be real, Burna Boy he's done the West Ham Stadium like what, twice before? Or
This is the second time. This is the second time,
right? So he's been doing this, yeah. Then he left London and went to Glastonbury, bro. The guy's fine.
Hold on. Did he actually go though? Because
It was live. It was live on BBC, my guy.
From what I saw, was it Coldplay's set where he wasn't there.
The Saturday night, Coldplay have a song with Burna Boy, and they performed that song. So they put his bit on like a video. So he wasn't there for the Saturday, but on Saturday he was at West Ham performing.
West Ham, bro.
And his own set at Glastonbury was on the Sunday. So he went from done the West Ham Stadium show, then went to Glastonbury and did that. And you know, the bag he got for each show must have been astronomical. So I don't understand why we're complaining about, he sold out 60K or 80K. Big man, that's a lot of numbers.
No, he's done well. It's just, you know, from my perspective, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, let me not even touch this. Let them go, bro.
Yeah.
My whole point, and then Portugal almost scoring. Great defending. What else would the F1 flipping?
Oh God.
Mate.
Oh God.
And you know what? Yeah, I was fearful. Yeah, because I'm thinking, yeah, Russell's won today, bro. I'm like, yo, this is not good. I know he's British, but I was just like, it was very dodgy. It was a very dodgy win. So the omens, I was just like, hey, this England game, bro. I was just like, yo, and then England did what they did. Oh, Jesus.
Mate, England won like George Russell did this weekend. Literally.
I'm telling you,
Like,
bro.
literally the same thing. All right.
But yeah, that's been my highlight.
What are you saying, Robinho?
Party after party. That was my weekend.
Just partying.
Partying. Just partying.
Partying.
Listen, my Saturday, I think it started Thursday. I was out Thursday, didn't get back until 6. Had Friday off. Partied again. Partied until 5 a.m. in the morning. Saturday was a write-off. And then obviously in the pub watching England and then screaming my head off at this game. So
amazing.
I'm hearing
scenes.
it.
Amazing.
But yeah, it was
scenes.
party after party.
What about you, AD?
Bro, I wish my life was.
Yeah.
What happened there?
What happened there, bro?
That's the highlight of my week.
Oh,
That's the highlight of my week, but
That was your
internet
highlight of the
stuff.
week.
Yeah, man.
AD, we need you up, bro. It's the summer now. We need you up.
I know, man. Soon.
I think AD's element is actually the winner. I think that's what I've come to realize.
Welcome. Why did you say that?
I don't know. You're normally styling and profiling in the winter, but in the summer,
Woo!
it's like you're hibernating, getting ready for the winter.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I was out on Friday. To be fair.
Here he is.
I was at the Prince of Peckham. Yeah, it was
That's
lit,
such an Adrian vibe, man.
What's
Yeah.
it saying? What's it actually saying of the pecs?
Bro, it's good, man. Like gentrification, sometimes like it's a perfect blend.
That is what I was hearing. I was like, it sounds hella gentrified.
No, it's a vibe. It's a vibe in there, though. Yeah, I remember.
That's Peckham now, isn't it? We just have to accept that, I think.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Fair.
What happened to my £1 cinema?
Completely forgot about that.
The cinema's still there. I don't know how much it costs, but I don't think it's £1.
It ain't £1. Say that for sure.
The fact that it was £1 cinema, though, man, come on. I think did Wood Green have that as well? I swear Wood Green had a £1 cinema ticket as well back in the day. It's all long, bruv. It's all long. Wicked. My highlight of the weekend, real quick. I actually got to preach on Sunday, which was kind of cool at our church.
Oh my gosh.
So obviously, man was there. You get me live and direct. You know what I'm saying? That was lit.
Are you taking the mic?
Why?
You preached on Sunday. You didn't tell me.
First of all, you knew I was preaching on Sunday, like a month ago.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna flip this laptop here. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
I literally told you, like about 2-3 weeks ago. I think we were hanging out. We were hanging out one day, and I was like,
you should have messaged me. You should have. You're a pagan. You should have messaged me.
Wait there.
You're a pagan. You're a pagan. Let's do the show.
Wait
Let's do the show.
Wait there. Say that I should have reminded you.
Bro, you should have told me. How can you not?
I did tell you.
Oh, Pete.
We were hanging
out.
Pagan. We were hanging out. I mean, I was far from a pagan, but yeah, we were hanging out, and literally, no! Oh, I thought he was gonna score there. Yeah, we're live in Frankfurt, by the way. Portugal versus Slovenia on the Monday Night Football. Let's get into the comments, Oscar, because I think
I'm so mad at you. This is crazy.
Oscar, stay woke. You say you started explaining, and then Ronaldo, and then he tried to skirt off.
Bro.
You just go back and forth on something that I told him about.
We have serious matters to address, but I asked Peter on at least 3 occasions, what date are you preaching? Man said, sometime in June. Never gave me the date. Never. You're a pagan.
Just happened to be the last day of June.
Never gave me a date. Nat says, question of the day, what is the funniest top 4 run ever? Me personally, it's PR after the Watford 2-2. I've never seen head loss like that before.
The funniest rant for me is still when Peter said he will never lose to Manchester United and Everton back to back. And I will apologize on this podcast if we do. That is The funniest thing.
I don't know another football club that does that. If I'm honest, because you know that loses to those two teams in 1 week.
Mine is definitely Adrian ranting after Van Dijk got injured by Pickford. That's
my God.
favorite.
Hilarious.
That's always been my favorite.
Nah, he was hot. He was certainly hot.
I got two. Do you guys remember New Year's Day 2021, Man City versus Arsenal? Peter was seething.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's got to be up there with the most bent football match I've seen at the Emirates ever.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. Yeah,
it's tied with I don't know if you're going to mention the other one, AD, but it's tied with the Chelsea one in the same season. We got absolutely bumped those two games in that season when Jorginho, I think, scored the winner when he should have been off for Chelsea.
It was Tammy got the winner.
Tammy, Jorginho scored, but yeah. What was the other one, AD?
Any more?
It's a bit more of a more recent one, but one that particularly tickles me is you're talking about Eduardo. I can't remember the context. And you're like, Eduardo's in the bed and his leg is in the other bed. I can't remember the. It was funny.
I think because somebody tried to insult Eduardo, and I was like, hang on a minute, we're rinsing Gallas. I think we're rinsing. We're going for an era.
We're going for Gallas, yes.
And it was just we're going for Gallas. Meanwhile, he's there weeping and crying and whatever about on the pitch, whilst his player he's got two beds occupied. And the thing is, I think another one as well that comes to mind in terms of along those kind of lines. AD, you lost it when Crystal Palace got a result at Anfield. Sacco was on loan to Palace from Liverpool.
One of the best.
Oh, yeah.
Full Macron attire. I couldn't believe it. Oh, my God. You were spitting blood, honestly.
Moving on to other comments. Assad says, you lot still pretending this tournament is amazing. Happy Independence Day to the Somali people. I'm going to leave it at that. He said some other things that I'm not gonna read. Mirad says, good evening to the greatest football podcast to air on a Monday night when quotes by sports people are the in thing for me. I don't know what that actually pertains to.
You need to explain that.
David says, big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Have a great week. Top 4 will always be number 1 now.
Jeez.
Yeah, boy. Nat says, Peter, talk on your pasta and pizza boys holding smoke by the watchmakers.
Can I ask you something? I feel like you do David dirty, you know?
Why?
Do you know why? Because you'll read his big up Top 4 at the beginning and he won't say nothing else. In my mind, I'm thinking to myself, what? Does he just comment and then clear off? And then I was watching like a live stream and I was reading the comments as they're coming in. I saw David commenting bare.
Yeah, David gets one comment a weekend every Monday. I'll tell you what, David, and I don't think we have.
I can't lie. I have to agree with Adrian here. I feel like he gets one.
He gets
one. Are you guys saying that I don't read his comments?
You don't put him up?
Yes.
He doesn't comment that much.
No, I'm not having that.
Hey.
Not having that.
David
has Oscar. It's the only time David's this comment, literally, David is commenting before 8:15.
I don't discriminate. The only times I have not read a David comment on purpose is because sometimes we'll be talking about something and then he'll put a comment about fantasy. And I'm like, we're not in the fantasy section, so I don't want to sway us away. But other than that, when we're talking about normal stuff, I throw up as many as I can. But
David, we want to comment every 10 minutes.
David, today, I'll shout you. And I said, nah, David, big up David. And David says big up and he leaves. He thinks we don't know. David moving like Terminator. I do my job, do yours. What else? Baraka's in here. Big up Baraka. He says England bust case. Yes, they definitely did. We're going to talk about that soon. Question of the day, is Bellingham him? We will get into it. Highlight of the week is Saka doing left back shapes. We will get into it. Oh my goodness. And there's some early suggestions for not that guy, but we'll get into those when the time is right.
Get into them.
When the time is right, we will get into those.
There was some nonsense that happened this week.
Did Peter ask the man to pray for England? Peter, did you do that?
No, of course not.
Wasn't there?
Of course not. Why would I?
Okay.
No, okay. So say if I pray for England and someone prays for Slovakia, whose prayer gets answered?
Yeah.
It's all nonsense.
Whatever God feels like. That's
what
just
is sport. It's a nonsense. What is just sport? It's just a nonsense. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It's never that deep. Let me tell you right now. I'm never praying for Arsenal to do anything. Let me
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
Peter, have you got tickets for the Emirates Cup?
It's a wasted frigging prayer. Tickets for the Emirates Cup. Have I got my tickets for the Emirates Cup? I mean, I'll be working the Emirates Cup. Let's have it right. I don't need no damn
the
ticket.
Emirates Cup like changes every location every year. Am I bugging?
You bugging, cuz it's always at the Emirates.
It's always at the Emirates, I think.
All right.
Murad says, have you not watched Pete Webber bowling and his famous bar? I don't know what that is.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, who do you think he is? I am.
Oh,
that
who do you
guy.
think I am? Yeah. That's
That's
is
hella
a
rich.
bar.
I love that bar. I love it. It makes me smile whenever I see it.
Hate me or love me, still watched. Yeah, man, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Baraka said, big up top four, the greatest podcast to air on a Monday afternoon when the US soccer team might get grouped today in their home turf. Scary scenes. Who says grouped? Grouped is such a weird term.
But
I've heard it.
We need to talk about another country in Copa America because certain members of this podcast in the groups were saying that they will run amok in the AFCON. Yet in the Copa America alone, they faced Venezuela.
Oh, yo, I thought it was rock bottom,
0 goals, 0 points.
That's what this is.
No
I saw their key player at a concert on stage.
I did. Nat's trying to throw spoilers in there, but there's no spoiler.
The reggae boys, yeah.
Don't do that. All right, Peter, it's time.
Yeah. Just to address that pasta comment, listen, Italy got pumped, mate. I'm not gonna lie, they got absolutely destroyed. And they were warned the ground before when they played Spain and caught life. These man got put in the fattest spliff you will find.
So you think that in a previous game, your poor performance can be a warning of what's to come?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Interesting.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
The Swiss manager came out and said, if Italy play a back four, they'll be destroyed. He literally said that. What, right? Italy turn up with a back four, these man pump them up.
But you know what? But that's ultimate. That's ultimate mind games, though.
It's a different level.
Because
you can't come out on national TV and say if you play a back four, you will get destroyed.
Brother, because what do I do? Because if I go to a back three or a back five, I've accepted defeat. If I go to a back four and I get pummeled, then I'm an idiot. Then everything you can do is win. If you don't win, then boy.
I can't lie. What's his name? What's the manager's name? I forgot his name now. Spalletti's let us down. He's let us down.
He was looking cold, though.
He was looking cold, but man,
he was looking cold. The Armani came through.
The Armani,
that was it.
The drip was dripping. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Right, let's get into the real topic of the day now. England through to the quarterfinals of the Euros 2024 championships, and it was not the easiest.
Hey, Jude.
It was that man, Jude Bellingham, with a wonderful bicycle overhead kick there. And of course, Harry Kane, Harold Kane, to put the game to bed for England to go through. But there's a lot.
I just want to start off with this.
To dig into this.
Guys, England struggled against Slovenia.
Like, you play Slovakia, but I hear you still.
My bad. I'm watching Slovenia. My bad.
I hear you still.
My bad. I'm literally watching them.
Technically, they did struggle against Slovenia too. But I didn't know.
Struggle with Slovenia as well.
Yeah, I didn't know which one you were referencing there.
Okay, but anyways, the other team, because I don't want to get it wrong again. But yeah, they struggled. They struggled badly.
No, more than struggled. I think, barring if that game was a minute shorter, that would have been England's worst ever knockout performance on par with Iceland, I think, right?
I think
I'd say worse than Iceland.
Well, I mean, fair enough.
Purely because I think, and this is just me hearing this off the news and stuff. That's Iceland were a better ranked side at the time when we played them in the Euros, and whereas Slovakia are even worse now.
And I think England were a worse side then than they are now. And also in this game, England didn't have a single shot on target until Jude Bellingham,
which is outrageous. What you mean? Trippier's one in the first half didn't count as on target when he hit into Rose Ed.
Yeah.
People are scoring a try.
Yeah, mate. Taha says we are Iceland in this Euros. Yeah. I think, Pete, what's frustrating me and a lot of the people that I watched the game with is simply the fact that England were so poor in possession. Yeah. It's bad enough to go 1-0 down from silly mistakes. That can happen in a game. You know, Slovakia were in a couple times in the first half, and then when they eventually scored, they're like, all right, cool, but regroup. Once England got the ball and tried to formulate chances, from the moment Slovakia scored to the end of the game, not one shot on target was fashioned, not one clear-cut chance was fashioned, apart from the one that eventually was offside. England were not surprising. Every single person that watched that game was not surprised by what they were seeing because we've seen it 3 times in the group stage. This time there was real jeopardy, there was real stakes at hand, and it didn't seem to change the way that England played. It's horrible, man. This is horrible football. I can't back it.
You know, you're not wrong. It was so bad, right? And you know, I watched it in the bar next to where I live, and it was one of those where, as time ticked on, like the reality was getting more and more like, because I don't know why, up until like the 80th minute, I didn't think England were going out. I just thought, no, we'll be all right. We'll be fine. We'll be all right. We'll be fine. We'll be all right. But then every time the ball, you know, we did the same stupid way of playing where it would go out to one side of the box and then somebody would try and chip it into the box. And them Slovakian men who look like they just eat nothing but raw horse meat headed every single ball that came into touch, right? And everything was completely like we were playing into their hands comfortably. And we just were not learning the lesson. We were not changing things up. We were not, you know, the way we were even playing, we were not, you know, doing stuff. I was thinking, come on, Gareth, let's get some other legs in there. You know what I'm saying? I need to see a Gordon. Their left back's 37 years of age playing in Bundesliga's Vi. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Their right back, sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking Anthony Gordon, you get him on, he will burn him. He will burn him at least in the last 20 minutes of the game. But yeah, it was one of those where I was like, oh my God, this is Iceland all over again. Like I was thinking, oh my God, this is Iceland all over again. Like literally, when it got to the 90 minutes, like we were in the 90. And like watching it with my wife, and she was like, "How?" Like every time she watches England play, like her heart rate goes to like 170, and she says, "Like, how do you lot then do this for Premier League football for 10 months at a season, week in, week out? Like, how do you lot do this? Because she can't take it. She cannot do it watching England once, however many games in a space of a month. She can't fathom it, and yet." And in the bar we're in, I'm sure, like all of you guys where you were, people effing and blinding left, right, and center. You know, everybody was a manager in our bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, literally everyone became a tactical in the second half of that game.
You know, there was all sorts going on in the bars, right? So. She's sort of sitting there, like just like listening to what everyone's saying, watching the game. You know, she's really good at freaking analyzing these matches as well because she was saying stuff, and I was just like, you know what, you're absolutely right. Actually.
Yeah, it's funny. And one thing I love about international football is you often find yourself watching it with people who don't normally watch football, and their takes are sometimes very annoying. Also, they react to the wrong things. They react to the wrong things. They start screaming when nothing's happening, and it's like, oh, the ball went close to the goal, and they're like, ooh, I'm like, ooh. I was like, he's never going to make that. He's never going to make that. They're all excited.
They're all excited. You know what's funny as well though? Like for example, when we got so Benita didn't get she gets it, but she doesn't quite get what we appreciate in football matches. So when the ball went out for a corner, we all start clapping, right? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
She's like, "What are you clapping for? Like you should have passed it into me." I'm saying, no. We've taken the ball down this end. It's a dangerous situation. Anything can happen. Okay, anything can happen. She goes, "No, nothing will happen." Obviously, the corner gets kicked in.
But
another Slovakian centre half straight out of the air. You know what I mean? She's like, we've done this 8 times in this game already.
Okay. One thing she's bang on about the delivery from England. It's so bad. Foden, Eze, no matter who whipped a ball in, these guys cannot beat a first man. Goodness me, Trent must have been on the bench seething, absolutely seething. These guys have no dead ball delivery, like none. There was only one good cross from Foden when he put it on Harry Kane's head, and you saw, the rest.
Yeah.
You do know the rest. But do you know the beautiful thing about watching football with casuals?
What's that?
Sometimes they state the obvious, because sometimes us lot we're two investors. I give an example. There are times where we were whipping balls in. A casual will tell you, "Well, why don't you just put another tall guy in the box? You got Tony, you got Watkins." You know what I mean?
Bro.
So they'll be like, "Yo, why aren't we going down the left-hand side? Like nobody's been there. Like why are we so narrow?" Like,
bro,
the man who's saying millions of pounds a year can't see it.
Bro, Benita was saying, why don't we just pass the ball on the floor? Like, if these players are so good and these Slovakians are like not meant to be anything anywhere near, because she was sort of on the vibe of like, all English guys, we're all getting cocky, we should go through, we should beat these teams. I said, name me one Slovakian there. I said, name me one in your life. And even I struggle. She goes, how many can you name? I said, there's about a couple. And I'm stretching. I'm really struggling.
You know what I mean?
After Skriniar, I'm stretching after that, right?
I'll try to explain to somebody how many matches of football I watch per week, and I don't know none of these Slovakians, bro.
Honestly, they've done
I only know Skriniar. Skriniar, that is it.
Yeah, it was Skriniar and that right back that they had. He was 37 years of age. I mean, he's been playing football since the 70s, and yet for some strange reason, no one's attacking him. Foden's not killing him. No one is killing that guy.
Oh, come on! It's basic. That's like a recipe for disaster. You say, all right, a leggy 37-year-old.
Can we analyze what was going on? Guys, in our starting 11 alone, we only had 3 players in their natural position.
Who's got WhatsApp? Hey, Oscar, have you got your thing? Can you put up my team? Can you put up my team that I suggested?
Let me find it. It's gonna take a minute. Robin, carry on talking. Because obviously, we have a right back playing left back, and he is struggling so hard to play that position.
You don't think he's done all right this tournament?
The thing is, I can't get at him too much because he's not a left back. We have a left back that is injured, and we have no one else.
Yeah. That's a fun question, actually. You know this whole left back thing. We could go around the room. What would you guys have done to remedy it? Okay, so we know Luke Shaw's not going to be fit. What
English left back?
But who do you want?
The solution is so easy, Even if he takes Luke Shaw, the 5 minutes at the end of who did we play the last in the group stages? Slovenia,
yeah.
Bro, you put you need a winger that's left-footed on the wing. The solution was he will create that best chance when Gordon come on. But no, bruv. Man decided to listen to Ian Wright and put Saka left wing back, bruv.
It was a great choice.
Guys,
it was a great choice.
I was... Promise didn't do niche, blood.
That won us the game.
Niche, bruv.
I'd say... To answer AD's question, I'm gonna be real, AD. I'm scouting that English left back.
I'm scouting.
We're going to games in the Championship if need be. If there's not an English left back that plays in the Premier League for a Premier League club, you know where I'm going? To the Championship. I'm going to Ellen Road. I'll be at Portman Road. I'll be at the King Power. I'll be at the Valley, for goodness sake.
Adrian, are you telling me there is only one left back in the entirety of England? Only one.
But also, can I ask you? Can I say something?
Yesterday played a right back in the 2nd German division. 37 years of age. They played a 2nd division in Germany.
Guys.
I'll be down to you. What? Slim pickings. It is slim pickings.
Can I chime in here? Yeah, because I do think we are making the most out of this Trippier situation. Yeah, because let's say we take out Trippier and we have Tyreek Mitchell in there. Let's say we have a left-footed left back. Does this result change? No.
No.
I think it's another thing that we're just picking at because England plays so shocking, yeah? The facts are the facts. When England have the ball, the forward players are not making any movements. Them man are static. It's like table football.
They're stiff.
It's like table football. They're just you're spinning the thing, but they're not moving left and right. They're just.
But Oscar, it's what you said before a ball was kicked. You said, Kane will be going deep, Bellingham will be playing a striker, Foden will be playing as like a 10, and it's like it's exactly what we knew would happen. So.
I'm sorry, all of my energy for this game lies in the front four: Kane, Foden, Saka, Bellingham. These brothers here. Oh, and do you know who else? Carl Walker. I've had enough. Get out of this England team. I don't want to see Carl Walker play for England again, guys. When we did the team sheet,
he died in this game.
When we did the team sheets in the beginning, I put Trent as right back because this guy does not give us enough going forward to justify what's going on backwards or vice versa.
You're bang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all your points you've made is valid. It's going to be the same thing against who? Switzerland. Yeah. It's not going to change. The one change, Jude or Foden, I think we will agree Foden needs to get dropped.
You can't take off Jude.
You can't take off Jude. He's the guy. I told you in the group chat. You need to pick one. He's refusing to pick one. The whole left side. What is the point of bruv? We've got a whole football pitch, bruv. Why are you going down one side? That is so easy to defend against, bruv.
But you know what? He's also a big liar, the manager. I know we haven't talked about it, I just need to mention it because he was saying, for example, right, when we go 1 up, we sit back, we just stop going forward, so on and so forth. When we went 2-1, he brings on 3 defenders. Yeah. And we're still struggling.
I can defend that though because it's an extra time, bro. This is the knockout phase, man. It's like I don't want to take no risks.
No. But when you just take off anyone, but the defenders, they were still struggling. I was like, guys, these guys could still score again. And then if we have to go again, we can't do a thing.
I like the fact that we
have to show it up at that point, personally.
And true. And I think at the same time, you got to protect it, man. When you're in extra time and if Slovakia score, because Slovakia were going to get themselves, getting the ball forward because obviously just needs must. But like they could, mate, if we kept Kane on and Bellingham on, we know for a fact that the legs weren't there. These guys, it almost feels like, I don't know whether Kane and Bellingham are just not fit. Or whether it's just a case of like this team does not like pressing to save its life. I watched Georgia Spain last night, right? I'm watching these Georgians rest. Yeah, don't get me wrong, they got pumped, but these men rest.
The first 15 minutes, I was in joyous moments. But
I said, even at
Georgia are on it.
At 1-1, at 2-1 to Spain, 3-1 to Spain. I see this team, bruv. Yeah.
It
was their first game of the season. These men were just all over them, pressing.
Beautiful, big up them, man. Beautiful to watch, man. They gave it a go.
It was great to watch. And the thing that's frustrated me the most, the number one thing that's angered me the most about this England side, nobody's working hard. It's really annoying. Like
no one's giving it a go.
We're not moving the ball quick. We're not moving the ball fast. We're not pressing these teams down. Nobody should be getting the ball against us and doing whatever they want to do with the ball. We need to move the ball fast.
I 1000% agree with that. I don't buy the sentiment that they're not working hard. I think.
Come on, who's pulling up their weight, Oscar? Who's actually pulling their weight?
They are all trying, but they're wasting their energy in the wrong areas. Like
they're not trying. They're not trying.
Come on, why do people do this?
And do you know what? And do you know what else?
Act like professional footballers don't want to win.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying like, they've just turned up and they're not actually. You get what I mean, bro? They're not. So you're telling me England's playing at the best of their ability? They're doing everything they can to score these goals.
Those players, yes, in that moment, they were doing everything they could to try and score, and they were failing miserably.
Oh my God.
Guys, can I just add another point? Rice is not number 6, mate.
He's not.
He's not number 6. He needs to be moved immediately.
No, but you move him there. You play 6 then.
We
got Wharton, bro.
Oh, Wharton.
Okay.
One of the two.
Move him, put him. I don't understand, guys. Yeah, we do this every single tournament. Play the players in the positions that they do well in their clubs. It's only England where we love to shift. I don't understand.
It's because we like to squeeze all the talent together.
I don't
understand.
I think it's the roles, and I think what annoys me the most is that, like, if we're going to talk solutions here, yeah, my solutions to this would be, you've already heard one of them: get Walker out and get Trent in that right back for sure. We need another creator on that field. And this might shock people, but I promise you, I'm not saying this for shock value. I'm saying this because I genuinely think it would be the best option for England. I would have Foden out and Gordon in on that left spot.
Thank you very much.
And I would have Bellingham out and I would have Palmer in at number 10. Because there's no point in having Harry Kane on the pitch if nobody's there to create for him. Bellingham is not a creator. Bellingham wants to run around and be action man and be in every zone of the pitch, just running around. And that's why when PS says things like people are not trying, I'm like, they are trying. They're just wasting their energy trying in the wrong resources. When it comes to Foden wanting to come inside and receive the ball in the same area as Jude, and they want to meddle in that middle part, you need someone who's going to stretch the defenders, give them something to think about going the other way. That's why I would put Walker in and Gordon in there. When it comes to Palmer, Palmer's another goal threat in a central area. And his first option, whenever Palmer gets the ball, he's the most direct player on the pitch. He looks to thread a ball in behind. And if he's playing in central, he'll get Saka through, he'll get Gordon through, and he'll look for Kane. Nobody in this team is looking for Harry Kane. They don't look for
him. I'll argue this though. Where is he? There were times, Oscar, when he picked up the ball in the corner of the box, and I was saying to Benito, like, what's our number 9 doing with the ball in his feet there? When he actually whipped it to the back post. And it was to Jude Bellingham and Saka in that kind of pairing.
Yeah,
and I was there like, no, this should not be happening. Like,
it was a painful irony. It was a painful irony.
It was painful.
I think in previous tournaments we've seen Harry Kane drop deep to the flipping centre circle. We've seen him do that for Spurs and stuff.
And he needs to stop it.
No. But my point is, I don't think he's done that this tournament. I don't think we've seen Harry Kane drop deep and play this number 10 role like he's been doing in previous times.
I'm seeing Kane,
the Kane I'm seeing now. No, the Kane I'm seeing now. The Kane I'm seeing now is like Lukaku, where he wants the ball to feet all the time.
He does.
Before we used to send that ball. We used to send that ball through to him, and he used to be lethal and dangerous.
That's true.
Right now, but I don't know whether it's because do you remember he didn't finish the season. Do you remember he came off against Real Madrid and hasn't played a game since till the Euros, right? Or till whatever the friendlies were or whatnot. I don't know if he's fit. I don't really know.
Again, the whole Kane not being fit thing, I think again it's another excuse that people are just throwing onto him. Like I just don't see it. I think the team is not set up to provide Kane chances. It's not. We gave him one chance. We gave him one chance in that game, and he headed it wide, unfortunately. Other than that, there was never a moment where you're like,
it was another chance when the ball came through and he was trying to slide it in, but he missed it.
That's a hot chance, though. It's like it's on the stretch.
I was just saying, it was more than one. It definitely was more than one. I was like, no.
Bro, none of you can tell me we're creating for Kane.
We're not creating for him in a sustainable way at all. We're not. Simple.
You guys are not wrong, but Kane used to score goals where there was no chance created. Yeah, we're forgetting, like, Kane scores 30 goals a season, bro, and 15 of those goals are out of nothing.
Yeah, but he was playing for a Tottenham side that was not always playing in the final third of a team's pitch and dominating the ball with 7 or 8 players around him.
But he doesn't even look dangerous, bro. He doesn't even look like, like when you look at the strikers in the world, you think, okay, you know what? Even if he's having a smelly game, if there's one thing you do not do is give him space.
Or you don't want to give it. Yeah, I get you, but
he doesn't even look like that Kane anymore at that moment in time right now. And I'm just saying, I think he's injured. I don't think he's done. I don't think he's done.
You're not going to convince me that we've just seen 4 games of Harry Kane playing this way. And it's like, oh, he's not fit, he's injured, he's this and that. And then we're going to watch him go for Bayern and score another 40 goals. He's going to get 10 in the Champions League. And we're going to go, why don't he do that for England?
When he's fit, innit?
No, it's nonsense, guys. It's not. We're making excuses that don't need to be made. These are tactical problems. There's nothing.
These are very, very tactical.
You say tactical. I'm sorry. Southgate is not to blame on this one. He's not to blame on
He
this
is.
one, guys.
How long can we keep saying that for? Look at the side he's put out. Look at
Guys,
FPR.
no, because at the end of the day, as I think I think we all agree, what Southgate does need to do is just play players in their position. We thought it could work, whereby if if we could, Foden on the left, how bad could that be? Trippier did a job for us last time around at left back, right? So we're thinking, look, we got some top world quality players up there, right? Not world class, but top quality players up there, right? It should do the job against your Denmarks, your Slovenias, your Slovakias, and so on and so forth. So I can understand pre-tournament why we would go down this way. However, as things have shown, we need to actually, like other countries do, by the way, because I remember Portugal the other day played, I can't remember who they played, but they dropped a lot of players, right? The guy they had at right back, right? He was awful, but he was like the only right back in the squad. They played him. It was his position. It was where he was supposed to be. He knew it better than most. And I think they took him off because he was having an awful game. And the guy that they then put on, he was even worse because he's not a natural right back. So it's them ones where, like, I think we all agree we should all just have you put round holes in round pegs, whatever the term is, right? Put them all in the right place. I think we'll be okay. The only thing I will say now, though, is the whole tournament we've been like way too almost conservative, right? And we're going up against Switzerland. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't want to take no gambles against Switzerland. I want us to be. It's almost like how we've been playing these last few games is how I expect us to get through against Switzerland. Not try and change it and go like more fluid and more attacking, because I think we could get picked off if we're not careful. So I wish, for example, instead of playing Slovakia, I wish we played like a Netherlands, because that way it would it's a little bit of a shock to the system of playing a team who's up for it. They're a bit more fluid. They'll give us space and we can try and pick them off and get that boost. I can't remember what game it was, but this happened to us in either the World Cup or the Euros. We played a team where we just battered them like 4 or 5-0, and then we went on. Then we were on our way. Whereas previous games before that, we were a bit sluggish.
I don't think that. I'll be honest. I don't think that exists. I think in the last World Cup, England battered. I think it was Iran in the first game, like 5 or 6, and then drew 0-0 with Wales the next game. Like it, or USA maybe. I think it was like it.
We played somebody in like the last 16 or something like that.
We played Senegal and won 3-0, and then I think that's the game you're referencing, where England did play quite well and won 3-0.
Might have been that game, yeah.
And then went on to play France and get knocked out.
Maybe I think it was 2018. Sorry, I don't think it's the World Cup just gone. I think it was the 2018 World Cup, where again, like, it was good vibes when we were playing, like, your Panamas and whatnot. But there was a game where it was like, oh, the tournament is on here. And I think even Germany in the Euros, in the last Euros, we played Germany. Was it last 16 we played Germany? Or was it quarters?
I think it's quite sad that when you look at the amount of quality on show, it just feels like a massive shoehorn. It feels like David's comment here. Yeah. Shout out David's comments. No Foden in the 10. For me, like, we've seen him at the left wing for 3 games. Now this is the 4th game. I don't need to see any more to know it's not working. Right. If you abandon that now, no one's going to be like, "Oh, we should have." No one's going to go back to it.
And that's a tactical thing. You don't keep forcing this free reading without you being the manager saying, "Right, I'm going to play him here because that's where I want him." Foden's not saying, "No, I don't play him. You're not there," because it's tournament football. You only got X amount of games. He will play, but these are the type of decisions that, as a manager, you need to figure out now. 4 games in, we have struggled almost every game. Change it. And or you're going. It's like, change it or you're going home. It's simple as that.
He's not been afraid to change the player next to Declan Rice. He started the tournament with Trent. He said that don't work. He then put Gallagher. He said that don't work. He's now gone with Mainu. So why is he not as brave with the other areas of the pitch?
It's friggin' annoying as well. That pissed me right off. I was thinking, come on, Mainu, you've got to stand up in this game here, because if you're going down with a booking early doors, now that's limiting your game straight away. We're not going to get the full menu.
The ref was.
I still thought he actually played a good game.
Mainu was England's best player till he came on.
Yeah, he did indeed. He definitely was their best player. But when the card came out as early as it did, I thought,
but I was saying in the group chat, I thought this ref was card. Just in the first half, though. Second half, he allowed everything.
Calm down, because
Yeah.
I think somebody had chat with him and said, "Hang about, you're gonna have like 3 red cards if you carry it at this rate."
Yeah.
So you just chilled out.
But you're also right about Kyle Walker because he's given Saka nothing this frigging tournament.
Oh my gosh,
time
nothing.
To get Trent up there as well. Get him at right back. You're damn right about that one because I've watched Saka have the ball in the corner, and normally I was expecting Ben White. I was just expecting Ben White to be with him because that's what I've seen for 38 games of last season. Okay, so seeing Saka on his own every time in the corner against 3 men, you know, huge, massive blokes as well. Like, do me a favor.
Tahar is saying Foden hold bench. He's saying Pickford, Saka left back, Stones Walker.
You can't play Gurhey because he got this yellow card. So
he's second yellow.
Yeah, Mark Gurhey's out.
And that was a silly yellow card as well. He had to do it because we were under
because of
serious cost.
Poor hospital pass by Trippier.
The pass from Trippier was disgusting.
It was
actually disgusting.
By the way, for the Slovakian goal, we haven't spoken about it. The defending was a disgrace. It was shocking. 2 players are going for the same ball. Right, one of them is my centre half. What's he doing over there? All right, and then
it was Premier League defending.
It was Premier League defending.
It's the kind of defending that you see when you need City to drop points, and then the team they play against just plays like that.
That's the worst I've seen. That's the worst I've seen from Stones in England shirt as well.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was really poor. And guess who kept the player on side at the end? Kyle Walker, because he didn't step up. Silly guy.
Oh.
He's not gone forward all tournament, bro. He's not crossed the halfway line.
He doesn't provide us anything going forward in comparison to Trent, who is arguably the best attacking right back in world football. And defensively, well, they got through in the first half. They got through Kyle Walker's side a couple of times.
They were murdering him.
So it's not like he's given us this crazy defensive solidity. So my thing in the beginning of the tournament when we did our teams initially was always what Trent gives me, guaranteed gives me, is way more important to this England side than what Walker can give me because we need goal creation. We need someone who can actually provide assists for Harry Kane. We need someone who's going to whip a ball in and has the ability to cross because this Foden brother, I'm not seeing it from dead ball situations. So, you know,
or live ball for that matter.
Or live ball, but no. You know, we can't criticize Foden. We can't ask him to rise. Can't.
You know what though? I felt very united in the pub that I was in. Yeah,
what happened?
Listen, I'm in Buckinghamshire, so I'm just leave it at that.
Flip it out.
I have never.
You were 40 seconds away, mate. 40 seconds away.
I have never heard a pub in unison telling it first 2 minutes, get this Foden brother out of here. Quite literally.
Really? Foden?
Wow. They said Foden. Because they've been like all of us. They said, this guy's done niche. He's done that. He's just useless for this country. all of them words there. For the last 3 games, I was just in tears.
He should just go look after his newborn, man. You know what I mean? It's just end going back. I mean, yeah, look, we got to make the thing is changes have to be made, but like I said, the risk is too high against Switzerland, guys. I'm not gonna lie. If I start seeing a completely different side,
it's the quarterfinals. We have 1 game.
But you know what? But you know what we've done like so far. That's what I'm saying. Like what we've done so far in this tournament. I feel like this is what's meant to come on this end of the tournament now. Like this side of the tournament, we could be conservative. You know what I'm saying? Manage a 1-0. You know what I mean? Get through to the next stage. You know, be tactically smarter than the other side. But you know, I just feel like as soon as we change things up, hopefully the players will click into gear. Right? That's all I can hope because everyone's playing in their position. But at the same time, you're going to be up against the Swiss side who probably play the same 11, 12, 13 players, right? And they're just ready for another game this week.
And they know each other.
And they know each other well.
You know how to play. And Switzerland is not a dibby side. Like Switzerland are actually... They're actually on it, you know.
Bro, pay attention to how they slapped up Italy, man. Guys, they smacked them up. And the thing is, it's like Italy should have even been in the knockout stages. That's how they got beat. They got beat like, why are you not even at this tournament? That's how these men dealt with them.
I remember they're the European champions.
They're the champions. You know what I mean? They're the champions. I think did they come second in their group or did they top the group? I can't remember. I think they came second.
I don't think they topped the group. I don't think
Spain rinsed that, didn't they? So yeah, I mean, look, I can't lie, guys. I am so nervous for Saturday.
What changes would you make? How would you stop what happened this game from happening in the next game?
Thing is, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Like I was just saying,
you what?
As in what I've just been speaking about, just literally the last 5 minutes. I've literally been saying,
don't change anything.
Changing things now, I feel like would be such a risk against such a good quality side that I feel like we could easily get picked off. I'm going to go based on the fact that they will just click together. Even though they haven't.
Oh no! Come on!
I'm hoping. No,
we played 4 games. What are you hoping clicks?
Right. Let me finish the sentence then, because you're not even understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm hoping these players click together. In that, I'm putting Trent at right back. I'm having Gordon at left wing. But these are guys who have not played with each other this tournament, right? So I'm hoping that they gel. Given the first go in a knockout stage in a quarterfinal against a Swiss side that have been comfortable all tournament.
We're overthinking it. That man don't really need to gel. All we need to do, is make sure each position has a role and not based on a player. Let it be based on the role. So you tell Saka what you want Saka to do. If you want Saka to beat his man at every opportunity, instruct him to do that. If you want Saka to come inside and create, instruct him to do that. Like, I just feel like we've put players in those positions and asked the players to play as they play for their clubs. But we know for fact, when Saka is playing for Arsenal, Arteta has a million instructions. We know when Foden is playing for City, Pep has a million instructions. They are being told what to do. They're not just let them go, oh, you're a quality player, go and do what you do. There's a plan in place. They're cogs in the machine. And now more than ever is the club game a well-oiled machine in which one player can slot out and another player can slot in because he's filling in a role. And I think none of these players know their role. They're literally just top players that have been told, get on with it. Bellingham there, Kane there, you lot are in the same place, figure it out. I don't think there's any real instruction from Southgate, and that's where we're going wrong.
To the comments I was saying here about Wharton, I'm going to be real, man. There's always 2 or 3 players that do not get a sniff. And that's just the way.
Yeah, I'll be real, man. It's not your time, bro. It's like, bro, we've got Kobe.
Right now, like, you know what I mean? Your time was going to be the 3rd game of the group stage had we won the first 2 games.
That was it. That was it,
bro. That was that. That was all that. That's all you came for. You and the 3rd choice goalkeeper. That's all you guys came for. You know the ones. But because we needed to win, that was that. That's the problem. He's lucky to go. If I'm honest, he's lucky to be in Germany. If I'm being
question, if you lot are picking the team, does Palmer get a start?
Yeah, I think you make a good point about Palmer. He come on and everybody he was buzzing. He was a buzzing bee.
I don't know.
David, you disagreed with that. You said he wasn't that good.
I'm with David. I didn't think he was that good.
He didn't do nothing, bro. Guys, put my winger on the wing, bro. Take Foden out, man. That's your solution.
But what I can say, I don't think he did nothing because of time. Or because
he had a good 20 minutes, bro. Let's not lie.
For me, I think when he came on in the 90 minutes, Palmer was very good. I thought he was really effective. I thought he put in a lot of balls. The ball that he put into Foden, where Foden has a free opportunity to pick out a person and he doesn't look up, he just crosses it in. He looked to find Kane a couple of times. I thought Palmer was really positive. Once we went into extra time, like you said, Robin, after the goal, we just retreated. And I don't know why we retreated. And then Palmer just became another body. And
again,
we didn't see any quality from Palmer in that extra time. So I'd agree with you there. But I think when he came on in the 90, he was really good.
Another thing that I think we should probably discuss. When we went to extra time, England switched to a 4-4-2. Ivan Toney came on and was actually doing things for England. Is he someone we can consider on the left wing? I'm just
hell no.
I'm just throwing out there.
I was actually annoyed that he came on. I'll be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Why?
I'm seeing Gordon on that bench. I'm thinking, wait a minute, we brought on Tony instead of Gordon. In fact, if you're gonna bring on another attacker, get me Ollie Watkins. What's Tony offering me? I was fuming at the time, right?
I thought Tony was really good,
but then he did the fantastic assist.
Well, no, like I said, guys, before he came on, when I saw that it was coming on, this is how I felt. When he actually did play, he's actually pretty good. And the thing is, as well,
and he's so much more mobile than Kane. When he was on, I was like, it's like we had another person. It was like,
He was making his pitch, was winning free kicks, was getting us up the pitch. And also, do you remember that little 15-minute cameo Ollie Watkins had, where it's like, all of a sudden, there's fluidity, he was getting chances.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm even mad. Like, what's Harry Kane's status like? We're talking about being bold, you're talking about being bold.
Yeah, we know what the status is.
I'm glad you brought him up. I drop him on Saturday.
Yeah,
I drop him on Saturday. Definitely, I definitely drop him.
He's not offering deadly squat. He's not. It's not what Lukaku offering.
I'm dropping him Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm bringing in Trippier. I'm bringing in Gordon. I'm bringing in Palmer, and then I'm bringing in. I mean, I don't think Tony's that good, guys.
You're bringing in Trent as well, yeah. He's got a whole new 11.
Basically, yeah. I got a new 11. Obviously, who comes in for Gay? Let me think. Who comes in for Gay?
Yeah, it's gonna be Dunk, innit? That's annoying. I think it should be Konsa.
Konsa did all right, but I just feel like
Dunk didn't travel, did he?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's
crazy.
Crazy. Fair play. Yeah, I think Konsa will get there.
Dunk is there. Tomori's not there.
Nah, it's a joke. That's a joke thing still.
Southgate's on banner. I can't lie.
He is a criminal. That
He's on mind game.
5 was ready, you know.
Did you hear that Southgate? Did you hear Southgate after the game saying that Tony, even when I was bringing him on, rolled his eyes?
Yeah,
because he was bringing him on, I think, with 2 minutes to go, and even Tony rolled his eyes, like almost like, what would you expect me to do? And then, you know,
yeah, that sums him up. That doesn't surprise me one bit.
I don't think the players rate him.
What's he supposed to do, Adrian?
You're playing for your country, mate. We need you, you mug. You roll your eyes.
No.
Question. In normal time, did Tony touch the ball?
I don't know.
Put himself about. I don't think he did.
Guys,
well, he got both assists, didn't he?
No, it was Guy. He got one.
Guy
he got the one in extra time. But bro, I think in that situation, I think he was probably thinking, bro, we had 3 group games. You had 3 group games. I didn't touch pitch once.
You're putting me on when we're about to go
now.
out.
We're going out in arguably England's worst ever tournament performance. I haven't got any minutes. Now you want to give me minutes? Are you mad?
The manager's looking at you like, I need you to save this nation from going out of the tournament.
Give me 10 minutes, PR. Give me 10.
I understand the length of minutes. I understand it, but rolling your eyes, I'm so sorry. Yeah, just man up, man. For goodness sake, you're coming on, right? You're coming on. You're coming on to save your country, okay, and do something actually vital for the nation that is watching you, right? And your manager has said, look, I've got nothing left, mate. I need you to come and do something.
It's not like he was saying I'm not coming on. He didn't do a Paul Scholes.
All
right, Giggs.
Paul Scholes literally said, "I'm not coming on." That's literally. How does he get away with this?
There was an Italian player who did the same thing. Was it De Rossi? Daniel De Rossi. That Italy were drawing 1-1 in the qualifier for like a Euros or something, or a World Cup. And the manager at the time for Italy was bringing on Daniel De Rossi, who's a defensive midfielder. He says, "I'm not coming on. Why are you bringing me on? Get Totti on. Get somebody else on that can actually salvage the game."
Casano or something.
Yeah, get Casano in, man. Give me someone serious.
Can I tell you the story that made me sick of Paul Scholes? Yeah, sick to my stomach of Paul Scholes. Yeah. So there's one of the England camps. I can't remember which one it was. Probably World Cup 2002. Yeah, or maybe Euro 2004. All the players after the training session, they're going to practice penalties, just to get their rhythm of the knockouts, innit? To get ready for penalties. And then Sven sees Scholes walking into the training ground, and he goes up to Scholes. He says, "Scholes, are you not going to go practice penalties?" He said, "I'm not still going to be on at the end of 120 minutes." I said, "What? That was your mentality."
Sums him up, though. He's a very patriotic dude.
He said, "If I'm starting the game, you're taking me off by then. So why am I practicing penalties?" I said, "This guy."
Wow. Wow.
And he probably went to go have a cigarette. Crazy guy, man.
Crazy
Crazy
guy.
guy, man. He's just living off that storyline in Carrington where
Well,
he hit the branch, where he hit the tree. Oh, happy day.
he's still amazing. He still scores goals.
He was a technical genius, but at the same time, those people are nutcases anyway.
Not okay. He must be the most boring man that ever lived, man.
Yeah, I know.
And
Milner got
I
so
remember
much.
him inviting you around for like a dinner.
James Milner got so much flack in his years as a football player, but Paul Scholes has got to be up there with one of the most boring people we've ever seen. Anyway,
boring. That's just the word, isn't it? Boring, bro.
And when did he retire from international duty? Was he 28?
29 or something. Yeah, 2004 was it?
He's a disgrace. He's a friggin' disgrace. Right, can we move on from this game? We've done a good 45 minutes on it.
Oh,
anything more?
I think I've exhausted my brain on what else we can say. Yeah, man.
Like I said, the people.
Are we going through?
Nice.
Are we going through against Switzerland?
I cannot
see it.
Yeah, I cannot with any fiber. And you guys know me. I'm the most optimistic. At the beginning, I was saying it's coming home. You know, even my name tag today. Do you know what it says? Still gleaming, because the dreams are still gleaming in my head that we can still do this. But bro, there's nothing that's giving me any confidence in this England team that makes me think we can win that game. No.
And I think I predicted quarterfinals. I can't remember. So,
also, when are we going to wear that purple kit? Are we ever going to wear that?
I don't know. It's just the nicest kit we got. But
I can't lie. If I bought an England shirt and they never wore it, I'd want my money back. What do you mean they never wore it?
I think they'll wear it against Switzerland, surely. Switzerland wear red and white, yeah?
We could have gone home.
Oh, God. Yeah, I can't lie, guys. I see us getting that tactical mission, blood. We're going to get that absolute tactical beat, bro.
Switzerland
we're just gonna get works, blood. You know that was outworked, like out everything.
Guys, I guarantee you, we're gonna make Granit Xhaka look like Xavi.
He's gonna be the man of the match, mate.
I guarantee. Do you know what else I need to talk about? Sorry, Pete. I know we're ready to move on, yeah, but can we talk about the post-match interviews and everything around Jude Bellingham? Because we didn't even discuss the goal.
Yes, we did.
We kind of have to talk about everything barring.
You know why? He said, "Who else?" I said,
"Who else?" Who else?
Yeah. All right, Jude. Just a quick one for you.
Who else?
Like, I get it, right? He's had a bad boy season, right? He's won the double. He's won the Champions League. He's done his thing. If you're and you scored an absolute worldie of a goal in a knockout stage for England when the nation needed you. Okay, you came back with something, right? You're talking too early, my friend. Okay, it's the last 16 against Slovakia. Let's calm the flip down. Okay, let's calm the flip down. Like, Jude, I get it. Who else and whatever else? Like, let's actually go and win the game. By the way, that was 1-1. Let's go win the game. Okay, we're giving it the bigger. Like, there's a confidence I can accept. There's an arrogance I like in football, but then there's an arrogance that goes too far. Where I'm like, not even Mbappe does this. So, like, what is going on here?
I disagree. I completely disagree.
I'm not a fan of
Do you know what sent me? The guy asked the question, "Who writes your scripts?" He says, "I do." I said,
"No, boy."
Do you know why I don't mind that stuff? Simply because he's not new to this. All season, he's been scoring last-minute winners. All season. He's had about 7 or 8 clutch moments this season. Yeah. It's not like it's like, he's added it to his game. It's part of his persona. The clutch goal is part of what we expect from Jude Bellingham. So, I can't lie.
There was a part of the game where I was like, okay, Jude, where are you then? Like, you was bad boy earlier.
He was crap the entire game.
I was like, bad boy. Like, where are you, cuz?
There's a reason why when I've picked my team, I'm saying we got to drop him because he was flipping awful. He was nowhere. He was nowhere to be found. But my point in bringing up the post-match interviews is because his interview, other than those two,
I didn't watch his interview. I didn't actually watch his interview.
I don't have an issue with the confidence. I have an issue with the other things. Him, Declan Rice, Harry Kane, all of these guys have been saying throughout this tournament is like, we know the media and the fans are going to get on our back, but you know, we just got to show our character on the pitch. And they're trying to, like, if you watch all of their interviews in succession, they're clearly trying to make this us against them mentality. But in they're including the media and the fans. Like, the fans and the media are the same. Like, that's the way they're doing it. Like, the fans are against us, but we're the players on the pitch. We're the brothers, and we're just going to try and win this for our nation kind of thing. And I think I get it, because the us against them mentality can kind of spur you on in your own head. Yeah. However, you don't want to make enemies of the England fans.
Trust me. I was just about to say that.
Gracious towards you. Because, okay, all of us here, yeah, we all support big teams. Robin, you know what it's like, especially this past season, when United are playing poor, you go 1-0 down at home, the crowd get on the players' back. Same at the Emirates, same at Stamford Bridge. If a player's now afraid to make a bad pass, a player's now afraid to do, because the crowd is like, move the ball, do something. When England are playing in flipping Gelsenkirchen, that's not happening. The England band are there singing. They've got their tunes. Bro, the people in Germany are in full support of this England squad based on how well they performed over the past couple of years. So, yes, there's media backlash at home, but the media backlash at home is because you played crap for 3 games. It's not unwarranted. So I'm sick and tired of these guys acting like, oh, they're being criticized because we want to criticize them. No, when you guys play well, these same media journalists will call you the best player in the world. They're going to beg you to win a Ballon d'Or if you turn up in this tournament. So why are you acting like we're against you? Perform. Just perform.
They're going to get rinsed when they go out. They're gonna get absolutely rinsed. The media's gonna finish them.
Rightfully so. Right, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, because they've been shocking.
Because you're right about the fans. The fans who have gone in their support spending bucket loads of money, right? For the players to come out and say that about the fans, especially, they've gone for the wrong target there.
It's a slap in the face.
Yeah, it is a slap in the face. It's a fortune what these people are spending out there. It's a fortune.
Yeah.
And Germany's not the cheapest country in the world either.
It's not. I mean? It's actually not.
Do you know what I mean? So like it's so God knows what they're paying for tickets. Yeah. God knows what they're paying for, booze and stuff.
So Jude, excellent goal. But let's just allow the quoting Theodore Roosevelt and all that stuff, right? wait till you've won the flipping tournament or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rest, man. You played horribly against Slovakia, and you're doing quotes.
Oh, but listen, I'm all for it, man. That's what the big boys, that's what the bad boys do, and that's what when we're talking about players forging their legacies in the final moment, bro. We're seconds away when the buzzer's about to bell, when all is lost. Come off the man with a freaking bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Who else? You're damn right. Who else? Clutch, bro. Yeah. When we look at players and we talk, no disrespect, Thierry Henry didn't score in the final, and we're saying all of these sorts of things. No, that's true. We do say it. And then when we talk about the classical moments, we're talking about the definitive moments. You talk about he lost unfortunately, but Kylian Mbappe in the World Cup final, Messi. Why is it always these top players in the right place at the right time? Why? There's a reason, because they're built for it, bro. They're built for it, and he's built for it. So let him talk his talk, because he's going to talk it on the field as well. All right,
we just let him back the chat. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Saying, why was he talking like he wasn't wetting his pants when Jude scored? He scored a bicycle kick to keep your country in the tournament. He can't chat. I said he can chat. When they say, "Oh, who writes the scripts?" Oh, and he says, "I do." I said, "Cool, run that." What I don't like is him trying to paint the narrative like everybody is against him, when we all want him to succeed. We just want him to play well. Why is he acting like everybody wants to see him fail?
In fairness, though, the daggers were out. They were out. And
because you played crap, not because we don't like you. England have played horribly for 4 games in a row. What do you want from us? Do you want us to be like, yeah, we're behind you, everything's great? Come on, man. Like, have a bit of, I don't know, 360 perception of what's going on.
Yeah.
You can literally say, we played bad, but we dug in and we got out there in the end. But they're not acknowledging they played bad. They're just saying everybody wants to write us off. Yes, because you're crap. Turn up.
Bro, feed mentality. Jose. I love it. It makes me love them more.
Jose was great.
Yeah, Jose talked smack after the event. Jose talked smack after the event. Anyway, what doesn't help England as well is straight after England games, what seems to be happening is teams like Spain, teams like, they start to play after us. And again, I watched a game 100 miles an hour, and I said, wait a damn minute. Like, I've just slugged through 120 minutes of
nonsense.
Slug, yeah. And then the Spain game, I was like, wait, what the flip is going on here? I'm watching the same football match.
You know the Slovenia game, yeah? I was watching it. I was watching it with some of my friends, and there was a couple of girls there that don't normally watch football. And obviously, we know how boring that game was, yeah? The one that England drew 0-0. And they were like, how do you guys watch this every week? And I'm like, I felt so embarrassed. I was like, guys, this is not what I watch every week. This is not what I'm enjoying, okay? Yeah, this isn't it. But they thought that was football. Goodness me, Spain put on a masterclass of shellings. Shellings.
Because I think that Slovenia game, I think it was Spain, was it Spain against Italy, the next game? Was it that? Or no?
Spain, Georgia.
Georgia.
No, because
the Slovenia one.
Game was an evening game. There was no game after it.
Okay, so it must have been, or maybe it was just the next day. But Spain seemed to play us seemed to play straight after us, right? It's like the next fixture is a Spain fixture. Oh, unlucky. Spain fixture, right? And the amount of times I'm seeing the fluidity, the domination, the absolute, just something different. Oh my God.
Okay,
it's just, it's mad.
We've got another comment from our side. It says, guys, I don't like international football, but I watched the entire England game. My eyes were watering. This Euros has been trash, and you guys know it. Stop pretending. If you don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. Like, why are you coming to us to tell us we have to tell you it's trash? We're enjoying the football. Like, we actually are. We're even acknowledging that England has been absolutely shocking. So I agree with you on that. But the other games have been entertaining.
You should have watched every Georgia game. You should have watched every Austria game. Maybe every Switzerland game.
Yeah. Like every German game. The robots.
Even the German games. Yeah. But yeah, what's it called? France, Germany, Spain, and Switzerland are all currently through to the quarterfinals, as well as England.
Big boys, the big dogs.
Of course, it's getting to that part of the tournament, guys. It's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. France earlier on today, I think you would say, we're fortunate.
Oh, what game? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that game very much.
Right, it was a battle.
I think was a bit unlucky, but then again, as I was watching that game, I said, you know what? This team is just annoying.
They are.
Belgium are just annoying.
Yeah, they are.
You guys are just like, I look at you on paper. I so do things.
I can't lie, Robin. I so don't want them to win this tournament though. Like France.
I'll talk about Belgium.
Sorry. Go on, carry on.
Yeah. No, France or France. So I expect them to go through.
The thing is, though, if you're
they are still the boogeyman.
Nah, they're definitely
until they are out.
Robin,
Robin,
close the book.
Anywho,
close the friggin' book. They are not the boogeyman. This team is going to get
but there's other monsters. There's other monsters as well. There's Frankenstein, and there's a werewolf as well. The Spanish werewolf.
Mate,
listen,
like the thing is,
there's a few monsters.
They're the boogeymen from late 2000s SmackDown. That's the boogeyman they are. There's real Brock Lesnar's around, but you're out here.
You're right. You're right. You had the Ronaldo trim. Oh, too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That brother.
I was specifically talking about Belgium because on paper, they have a team that should be able to do things.
Robin,
and every time I watch them, I'm just like, what are you doing? Like this game alone, they got to the final third, and I'm just like, France are open. You can easily put this in the net. What do? They go backwards. What do? They cross it across the head, send it out. I'm just like, why? Why are you making it complicated for no reason?
Why is Domenico Tedesco not playing Leandro Trossard? I couldn't understand that. And then doesn't bring him on. They bring on this other random jabron. I don't know where they found him from. When they took off Carrasco, they didn't bring him on. And I thought, are you kidding me? They just left Trossard on the bench all game today. And yet, when I think Belgium's probably best performance might have been the first game they played when Trossard started up front. The second game, I think he played on the right, and then I think he didn't do so great, so they dropped him. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, the way we don't play Gordon, for example, in our game the other day, how Belgium are not playing Trossard when they've got stiff guys like Romelu Lukaku. I mean, it blew my mind. It just blew my mind. This team should have beaten France today. With the chances they had, they should have won.
Hey, Oscar, mute
if you're chatting.
They had chances in the first half. They didn't take their chances.
Second half, too.
What? Not really. Second half,
mate. They kept bringing out the ball down to Carrasco's side. God knows why, because Theo Hernandez had the game of his life when Doku was giving.
He did still.
Doku was giving what's his name, Koundé, a hard time.
I feel like every fullback in this tournament that's come up against Doku has put in a shift. They've gone home. They can't wear those studs the next game. They cannot because they're worn out. He's given everyone a bundle.
Doku has given guys a bundle to deal with. And the thing is, like, I feel like Koundé all tournament has not been impressive. And I'm like, why do they keep putting him at right back anyway?
Koundé was bad. He was bad.
I'm not impressed with him. I'm not saying he was bad. Just nothing's really.
He's not good, mate.
I've not really.
I've watched him. He's not good. Not at right back.
Very good. I think he's a very good right back. I think he's a solid defender, man. He's hard to get past. He's quick. Not going forward. He's a bit needy, but
maybe that's what it is.
Defensively,
but you know what, as well, Oscar, in midfield, quick question. This team is missing Pogba in midfield because they've got nothing in midfield. France, nothing.
Well, that's their fault. They play Rabiot.
No, but Oscar, what do they have in midfield though? Like, look at their bench, right? When you got people like Tchouaméni, Kante, and Rabiot as your midfield three, guys, don't expect a damn thing.
Come on, man. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Kante, the black midfield.
Camavinga is not playing often.
I'm going to say something right now. I'm going to keep it up right now.
Rabiot suspended next game. Put Camavinga in.
Give some flair, guys. You're talking Camavinga. You're talking Tchouaméni.
They don't have it, guys. This is what I'm saying. They don't have it. They are not the boogeymen that Robin is remembering from 2018. They are not those guys.
They're just Pogba-less, though, man. It's frigging Pogba-less in this midfield. It's ridiculous. I'm watching Kante, yeah? Kante picks up this ball on the edge of the D. I'm thinking, if it was any other midfielder, they'd go for a crack.
Also, do you know what I hate from casuals? From casuals this tournament, all over Twitter and the internet. Oh, how is Kante this good? I thought he was finished. Kante was never, ever finished. He was never, ever finished. There was never a game where I watched N'Golo Kante and said, yeah, he's done at the top level. No. He simply got injured too much and therefore wasn't useful because, you play 3 games, you're injured the next 3. What's the point? No, but exactly. In terms of if you get a fit Kante for this tournament, he's going to be France's best player. And he's been that. But do you know who was amazing today? I got to give credit where credit's due. William Saliba, absolutely outstanding. Lukaku won't get nothing around him.
He tried to go. And Theo Hernandez, that was his best game because Belgium should have scored and he was just denying everything left, right, and center. Lukaku he didn't do much, just sweated. That is all. That is literally it.
The guy was so unfair. We just have to call it for what it is. The guy's just unfair and it affects everything. You can't control the ball, you can't run the channels, you can't win these duels.
Another one. Another one I want to say, but the irony with him is like, it's not like he can't score goals. He definitely can. He's got like 85 goals and 120 appearances for Belgium. It's frightening. But I guess just the staticness of him. I told you at the start of the tournament, he needs to lose weight, man. He needs to frigging lose weight. Let's call it what it frigging is. Because sweating after 3 minutes on the pitch is not on. It's not on.
He has no one to blame but himself today. I thought he was really, really bad. Really, like in other games. In other games, he's been unlucky. Today, he was just poor. He gave Belgium nothing, man.
Nothing.
And he was arguing with Onana, right? Which, by the way, what is Onana good at? Just out of curiosity.
He can sing. He's got multiple accents. Speaks multiple languages.
Yeah, the way he switches between French and English is hilarious.
Dark skin.
He's got good engine. Physical. He's physical, good engine.
He looks like he's got everything about him, but again, he wanted. I was watching him today, and he didn't want any part of the ball in that midfield. And I thought,
no, he's not great on the ball. He's not great on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, who's their manager? Because is it Conceição?
No, bro, Tedesco.
Huh?
Domenico Tedesco, man. Another Italian, by the way. Just another Italian manager.
Yeah, I mean, to go into this game with Onana and KDB at the base of your midfield, I just thought it was very naive. I just didn't see it any way in which they won from that base.
I think they should have won today. I think they were the better side.
I agree. I think they should have won today.
I think they were the better side.
Guys, they didn't create a chance.
I mean, they went.
They just run, guys. The way Belgium played today, they played every other game. They just run. They flood the box. They run into the box, and the final ball is always shocking.
The final ball is
always. So don't forget, Oscar. Yeah, this is a team who, in the same group as them, they all got 4 points each.
Why?
Let's just remember.
Belgium had no business getting 4 points.
I know.
They had no business. Who did Belgium lose to opening day? Speak about it.
It weren't Romania. It was the other one. Not Romania or Ukraine. Who was the other team in that group?
The team that just held England.
Slovakia. Right, yeah. Slovakia beat them.
What a horrible group. Oh.
And the thing is, correct me if I'm wrong. At the preview of the tournament, we were like, "Yo, Belgium are gonna be high and dry."
I said Belgium 3 wins in the group. That's what I
said. They got 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat.
I said Lukaku top goal scorer. That's why. Oh my goodness, Benjamin Sesko. Oh, sorry, guys.
What minute are you in?
I'm at 61.
Jesus, let me speed this up, man. 61.
Yeah. F5 that bad boy.
Benjamin Sesko just gave Pepe the business. He reminded him of his age. He said, "This is how old you are." But then the finish was 4.
Pepe's 40 odd, bro.
Yeah, this gimmick. These old guys need to just let it go, man. Let it go. For Portugal, got bare young centre halves, you know.
I said the one last dance gimmick, man. Get rid of it. Like,
he got the business.
He gave him the business.
The finish was woeful.
Bro, I thought it was a goal. I thought it was a goal and he did that.
Germany beat Denmark to go through again. You know, I thought Denmark hard done by. Guys, Germany are not that real.
I thought Højlund was going to score that chance, but it is what it is.
Germany are not that real, guys. I told you early doors, bro. They're not that real. They play half decent sides, and here we are.
Once again, hold on. Once again, English VAR, another controversy, bro.
Oh,
that's the English refs. God. It's always the English refs.
You know what, bro? Can we get rid of them? Can we not have them in the next any international tournament for the next 2 or 3? Just I need a break from them.
Man, I need a break. Yeah, all 3 controversial VARs have been Stuart Atwell, bro.
Flip.
What game are you watching, Atwell?
Honestly, for you to give that as a handball, bro, I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Yeah, it was a disgrace. It was a freaking disgrace.
I couldn't believe it.
Never a penalty.
Yeah.
Honestly. And I must admit, Kai Havertz, I don't know what that start and stop run up to that penalty was, because that's not legal. That surely isn't legal.
Guys, how has Havertz scored goals in this tournament? He's getting away with
Kai
it.
Havertz scores again.
He's He's German's Bellingham. He's the German's Bellingham. He's saying he's clutch.
He's saying he's clutch.
He's just getting away with it.
No. It's not even clutch because it's mostly pens.
It's penalties. It's 2 penalties. It's not even clutch. Listen, by the way, because he does that thing. Did you see that moment of brilliance where the ball is behind him and he takes it through 2 players? He runs, he's through on goal. I'm thinking, Kai, this is going to be your moment. If you bury this goal, it's going to be talked about for years. And he puts it wide.
No, Oscar, it was so bad.
Sickening.
The finish stunk so much. And it did. I do reminisce of some of those misses at the Emirates. I can't lie. Yeah, there's been a few where he's just done that early 5 minutes of the game, and you think, why has he missed that?
He is.
Man, it's like it's got no life in him. It's like it's just so limp and abject.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, Germany. I mean, look, Denmark have been poor all tournament, right? They've not been great, and this was probably their best performance. But yeah, you know, the Germans did get through in the end.
Oscar, look, he's arrived.
What's Ender saying? Hey guys, Jamaica's Copa America campaign has me down bad. Well, they man out with 0 points. That's what I heard. Is that true?
How many goals?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
I thought we had the stats to hand.
I don't know.
Oh, they're loaded.
Oh, they're loaded. Okay.
They're not loading. They're rolling up. What do you mean?
Whoa!
He said they're billing it. No way.
Oh man! Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Yeah, boy.
No man, no.
Live and direct.
Oh, come on, man. It's too easy. It's too easy.
It's too easy. Let's be honest.
He said Uganda can't even make World Cup qualifiers. Well, we do make World Cup qualifiers. You're the relevance in every capacity. Look, you're at the table, and what are you doing? Fetching water.
What was their last World Cup?
Remember they were at the table on invite. Remember that they didn't qualify for the Copa America. It was an invitation.
There you go.
You got invited.
AFCON 27, man. We're hosting that bad boy.
Are we?
Yeah, we are, man. 27. We're there. We're hosting it. I told you this about 4 months ago.
Bro,
I told you this.
Wait, guys, hold on.
I told you this. I said next AFCON is
no, it's not the next one. It's not the next one.
Yeah, it's the next one.
There's one before. There's an AFCON before, and then the one after.
Hold on. I have a question. In what stadiums, please?
The Mandela.
No, but it's not only Uganda.
It's Uganda,
three
Kenya,
nations.
and Ethiopia. I don't know. I think it's one of those. It's 3 countries. It is 3 countries.
Okay.
Let's say because we've got one round.
We got one.
20 AFCON 2025 is hosted by Morocco, and then 27 is Kenya, Tanzania.
Man said we're playing that.
Tanzania, that's the one.
Yeah,
and
Tanzania.
there's 9 venues and 6 host cities. So let me find.
We've got 2. No, I think we've got 2
Nah,
or 3.
we've got 3 stadiums, bro.
Yeah, we've got 3 because
Two
one
in
of them is
Kampala.
one of them is being built as we speak.
So one is the Mandela National Stadium, which is 45,000 capacity.
We've been there.
What Mandela?
Who's
Yeah,
we?
been outside it. Yeah.
What's it called Mandela? Do you know?
I don't know actually.
Probably Nelson Mandela opened it or something. I don't know.
It's not that.
And there's another stadium which is 35,000, and then there's a new one which is being built, which is 20,000, which is close to Rwanda.
Okay.
So we're gonna have 3 stadiums. Bro, it's gonna be in Kampala.
I said it. I said, guys, 2027, we're going home. We're going home.
Yeah, we need to make that trip, boys. Top 4 podcasts out there corresponding.
Hey, you know what? You might be able to get a deal assigned.
Yeah, man. So how you gonna write?
What's the name of that drink, Oscar?
Huh?
What's the name of that drink? Day 4 is discontinued.
Crest.
Oh, Crest. Yeah, Crest is about. It's alive and kicking.
Top 4 X Crest. There we go, man. There we go.
Boy.
Swahili speaking East African countries. Fair, yeah, man. That's Swahili's gonna be spoken there. Oh, I hope by then the BBC gets its coverage up to par for AFCON, because if they got good coverage, we're gonna get some really good insight into Uganda there.
Until an uncle just stands in front of the camera for no reason.
I just realized all of the AF moments are going to be centered around us. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Yeah,
Mombasa, I'll be there no matter what.
Mombasa, AD. It's just named after Nelson Mandela. There's no other anything around it other than the fact it's just named after him.
Do humans and Kenyans speak the same language? I don't know what language you can speak. Officially,
Swahili is one of our languages, and it is one of the ones that Kenya also speaks. And I think Rwanda as well, a bit, but they also got a bit of French in them. But yeah,
but that's
area is Swahili, but
that's not our number one language.
Yeah. It's not our number one language.
Yeah, our number one language is Luganda, and then there's other Ugandan languages that are not Uganda. So yeah,
72. I was told last time.
Yeah, really, there's like 4 or 5. We can't be counting every village that has a language.
Every village has its own language.
Come on, man, we can't. Have
a language. You know what I mean? Colloquialism's a language.
Yeah, that
one village speaks one language.
You're just Scouse and you're
it's completely different.
And you're Cockney, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like Scouse and Cockney are 2 different languages. That's what it's like, man.
Yeah. Come on, man.
But no, the official language, one of them is Swahili, then it's English because colonialism, and Luganda as well. Luganda is the other main language that majority people will speak if you go to Uganda.
It's because Uganda's the biggest tribe. So yeah,
Uganda.
Yeah.
Difficult. We have one language, just some different dialects. Fair enough, man.
All right, we're unique in it. We're out here.
But all the top 4 are Ugandan.
Not quite.
No. Ernest is not Ugandan.
Yeah. Ernest, Remy.
Remy's not Ugandan.
AD, they're all from the West.
They're all from West.
They're from West Africa.
Actually, AD,
you don't represent.
Yeah, come on.
Is AD? Are you West or do you class yourself as West Central?
West as it gets.
I was gonna say they're on the coast, bro.
Oh, the coast.
Am I being mad? I actually thought Sierra Leone was on the coast, like near Ivory Coast side.
So what's he saying? Is it like beach resort vibes?
Some, I mean, barely. Yeah, there are. There are still. Like some of them are really, really nice. But in the slave times, they were busting through the ports at will. But what if my third name is? Listen, man, it's all good.
I said they were busting through the ports. And they said, stop saying Remy.
Remy is top 4 podcast.
Remy's a part of.
He's alumni, bro.
You're in between. What is it like, Liberia and Guinea and that?
Yeah. I know Liberia. Liberia is one. I think Gambia is the other one.
Is it Gambia? Okay.
Liberia. It might be Guinea. We're near there. I don't think we're actually next door neighbors.
I don't know why I was thinking Sierra Leone was near Cameroon. I thought you guys were like closer, but I knew on the coast. But yeah, my bad.
Cameroon.
I can't lie you, man. Yeah.
No, I just had it in my head. I was like, they're west, but
Cameroon's
on the coast.
No, Cameroon's a bot.
Are you not still watching the game?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Do you not feel like watching Ronaldo is kind of sad?
Do you know what? I was thinking the exact same thing.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Like, I want him to have a good tournament, man.
I want him to score. It's like you know when your club brings on a youth player and you're like, oh yeah, go on.
Yeah,
go on.
Yeah, go.
What's looking worse as well is that you're looking at the frustrations and body languages every time the ball doesn't go to him or a chance is missed. Like, not just this game, in every game I've watched so far, especially the last game where they dropped everybody. It was he wants
it too much.
He wants it so bad, and I really want him to do well because I think he just frigging deserves it. But he's got his Euros anyway, so it's not like he's gonna go out.
Yeah, but you know him. I mean, I've heard lesser players say that, you know, if they don't play the final, then they don't feel like the medal is like theirs. And you know, Ronaldo's won so much in his career.
Oh yeah.
But I don't feel like that. You know, he came off so early that I don't feel like he wants to do it himself. He wants to be the man that scores.
Yeah, of course, he does.
He's good for the golf for them, Edda.
Yeah. Anyway,
where is he now?
But yeah, Spain have also gone through. As we mentioned earlier, Spain battered Georgia in the end. One thing I'm impressed about Spain, and they're my favourites to win this tournament because they're just dominating football matches. Yeah, like they're just dominating the game. Like they had something like, I don't know how many shots a game they're having, but you know it's over 10, 20 shots a game per game that they're having. Where I just think, you know what, they're phenomenal. They're hard to break down. They're difficult to beat. Lamar is brilliant. Williams is brilliant. You can't, you know, Rodri's been nothing but solid. I think he's got 4 goals in this tournament, 3 or 4 goals in this tournament. It's just ever present. And that's without, you know, Pedri really being fully fit. Fabian Ruiz is playing phenomenally well as well. This guy was dropped at the last frigging tournament, and now he's actually in the squad starting games. Spain look phenomenal, guys. I'm sorry.
They do look great. And guys, Rodri's been outstanding. Like he's been my player of the tournament. Every time I watch, I'm just like, wow. Like he's just special. Like he's a cut above most of the midfielders he's coming up against. And I think without him, Spain wouldn't look half as good.
Oscar, you said player of the tournament. Could you go one further and say if Spain get over the line, player of the year?
What, Ballon d'Or? Nah, I like football. Like I enjoy the game. So defensive midfielders, I think attackers should only win them awards. Like that's just me, innit? When Modric won it, I irked, innit? I shirt.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy.
Do you know who they're trying? Do you know who they will give it to if his country wins the Euros? Do you know who they will give it to? Your man Tony Cruz. And that would be in my opinion, that's gonna be a dark day for football. If Tony Cruz wins a Ballon d'Or. We're losing recipes, man.
Has a retired player ever won it before?
Huh?
A player that's retired.
I don't know. Probably not. Well, a player won it and then retired. That's
because obviously this is his last involvement in football, isn't it? And after this, he's done for good.
Taha says that's Rodri's only goal of the Euros, my boy. Oh yeah, he's not centre forward, is he?
No, I think Peter said he scored 4.
Oh, is that what Peter said? Oh, yeah, Peter's
yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, well, you're muted, bro. You muted yourself.
Yeah, by accident. Yeah, no, I swear he scored a couple this tournament. Let me Google this, blood, because I swear Rodri's been scoring goals, blood. Am I moving mad?
That happens to the best of us, man.
I could have sworn he's got a few. I feel like he always pops up scoring goals from long range. Like, I feel like I've just seen that constantly this tournament.
Pete, your man Roberto Martinez has hooked Rafael Leao, and he's brought on Conceição.
Good choice. Leao is one of those players. Leao's one of those players, right? He has got everything. But my God, you want to talk about frustration city? The guy frustrates the hell out of me because when he's on, but you have to hope he's on.
Yeah.
So let me see. Spain.
All right, we've got 2 more games tomorrow. Out of the 2, who do you think's going through?
Oh, I love the way you've just moved on to that. There we go. Romania versus the Netherlands and Austria versus Turkey. What are we saying, guys? What are we saying?
Bucks, bro.
TV off, jacket on.
You are a disgrace. Romania have been playing bad boy football, man.
Yeah.
Why are people not respecting the Romanians? They've been enjoyable to watch.
I respect them. It's not for me, is what I said.
They've been a blast.
I'm not racist.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Shout out. Big up the Romanians. Big up Dan Petrescu and them, man. But
Dan Petrescu, flipping Oscar. That's outrageous.
No. Because listen to this. What's his daughter's name?
His daughter's name is Chelsea Petrescu. You see that?
Come on.
Listen. If I have a little one, if I have a female little one, I'm gonna try and get Chelsea. Chelsea's got to be in there somewhere. Ain't gonna be the first.
Maybe the middle name. Yeah.
Do you think I should try that gimmick of that guy that done the Arsenal name backwards?
Lanesra.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah,
it feels forced. I can't lie.
No one would know. Lanesra. Where's that from? Oh, it's Greek.
Yeah. It was an empress. Well, did you man like Delfina?
What?
Delfina. Do you man like that name?
Delfina.
Yeah,
so
I'm not mad at it. Why? What's that? What's that from?
It's an anagram of Anfield.
All right.
What?
Yeah, do you know that's Luis Suarez's that's Luis Suarez's daughter's name?
No, it's not.
Fun fact. Yeah, come on, man.
Do you know what?
Endo will verify that.
Man named his daughter after Anfield. That's crazy.
No, she's a irony. I think she was born before. I think.
Oh,
okay.
That's a happy accident, yeah.
You've adopted it, fair enough.
What do you think of the name Anfield? Because you know what's funny when you type it on like a Word document, it's always incorrect. Yeah. It's not a real word, so it must be a noun, surely.
You know what I think they need to change the name of Hillsborough.
Butters. Are you okay?
Yeah, because the fact that it's
what was the percentage?
I was watching something today, and Roy Keane was talking about the stadium.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the tragedy.
Yeah.
It's so associated with the tragedy, but yeah, man, fair enough. Taha saying because someone.
I was talking about FA Cup semi-finals. Yeah.
You watched it. Yeah, I watched that too.
Yeah.
All right, man. Then,
yep.
I think Romania will beat the Netherlands, and I think Austria-Turkey is going to be a blockbuster of a game.
I think the Netherlands get it done against Romania, and I think
the Netherlands get it done.
I think Austria narrowly beat Turkey.
Oh,
It's going to be a great game of football, guys. You don't want to miss that one. I'll be honest.
I'll be missing both. I'm sorry. I'm busy.
Wow.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
All right, then. So the quarterfinals so far look like this. Spain versus Germany. Bye, Germany. See you later. It was nice knowing you. Like I said to you all, quarterfinal. That's as far as they're going to get. See you later, Germany. It was nice knowing you.
You know what? I actually can't predict this game.
Clip that.
Turn it in. How can you not predict it? It's straightforward.
I don't think it's as straightforward as you think.
It's not straightforward at all.
I don't think it's straightforward as you think.
Germany, guys. What are we talking about?
Like I don't know.
Like Spain are beating Germany, innit?
I don't, Pete, you're forgetting who Spain have faced.
I know, like.
What? They played
I don't do the ran hards. I know, but come on.
Yeah, but Pete, they're coming up against like Cruz, Rudiger, Gundogan. Like it's a serious team.
Musiala, they're not little boys, man. Come on.
I'm not even talking about the attackers. I just think because Spain play this nice, like fluid brand of football.
Okay, yeah.
Wingers thrive. So I'm thinking about how can you stop that? And I think the Germans are a good team that could stop it.
Plus one of the greatest keepers of all time.
Who?
Whoa!
Manuel Neuer.
Oh yeah. No, I thought of Spain. My bad. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't forget Unai Simon. Can't forget him, mate.
No, I forgot him, unfortunately.
Spain are going through, man. Let's not muck about. Let's not muck about.
What, straight in, yeah? Straight away, no delay.
Straight
Well, I'm going to what? The finals next Sunday?
Yeah. It is.
Wait, what?
It's been a month. It's been a month.
Yeah, this will be a month. Yeah,
next Sunday.
It is
next Sunday. Yeah, it is next Sunday.
No, what? As in 6 days from now.
Next
Sunday. Next Sunday, not this Sunday.
That's next Sunday. Why are you guys doing that?
No, you're not that guy, Oscar, as well. Are you?
Bro.
Next Sunday is the next
week. We
week.
said next Sunday.
Oscar's one of them. Oh, yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday. Oh, what? Tomorrow, you mean?
It's Monday, though. We're so far away. We're so far away.
Bro,
Wait,
it's
what?
not this Sunday. It's
Bro,
next
Sunday. You're a joker,
right?
Bro.
You lot are just making stuff up.
So, Oscar, if you have plans on Sunday, you say, I'll see you next Sunday. You don't say that. Come on, man.
I would never say that. If it was the 16th, I would never say next Sunday. I would say, I would say next Sunday, close to Sunday. We're so far from Sunday that
That's
it feels
this
like
Sunday.
But
That's
we're
my
not.
game.
This Sunday was
Oscar,
yesterday.
When you
You're
watch wrestling,
being pedantic. You're being pedantic.
yeah.
This Sunday was yesterday.
When you watch wrestling,
Yeah.
on Monday Night Raw, they would
What
say
is it?
this Sunday at Vengeance. You were not debating whether that was this coming
Yeah,
Sunday or not.
yeah.
Let's say next Sunday.
But what I'm saying is when it's the week before that, they don't say Vengeance is next Sunday because that's confusing. They give you the date.
It shouldn't be confusing. It's pretty self-explanatory.
It's very self-explanatory.
You brought up the Monday Night Raw analogy. Now you don't like it.
No, I love it. I just told you what it is. Next Sunday,
Guys, Portugal still haven't scored. 83 minutes on the clock.
Bro, I'm looking at this. I'm just like, can someone score, please?
Guys, who's your money on Spain, Germany? Who's your money?
Spain, bruv.
Musiala and Wirtz.
Okay.
Something tells me home advantage, so I'm going to say Germany.
Yeah, man, home advantage. I think it's an England-Germany final, mate. That's right.
Holy smokes. So Oscar, you're saying England to beat Switzerland?
Yeah.
What are you saying, guys? England, Switzerland?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think England are done here.
Bro.
I think England are done here.
But Pete, it depends when you ask me because I'm pretty sure about an hour ago I said we're gonna do.
I'm pretty sure you did.
This is what Bellingham was talking about. The disrespect.
It's so funny because before the tournament started and we were ranting about certain things, I said England got out in the quarters. I said Germany got out in the quarters. You know, friggin' blowing these lot up far too much. These two teams will both go out in the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, I think Switzerland will beat us, man. Just out of intelligence in a chess match. Do you know what I mean? Just purely on chess, not on talent. Or you know, maybe this is the game where England just say, you know what, back out the Bora and just absolutely slice everyone up. Who knows? Like, who
Yeah,
knows?
man,
But it's
Palmer
a
has to start. Palmer has to start. You get guys. The feels, man. When Palmer was on the pitch, guys, I got those feels again, man. I got vibes again. He gives me Jogger Benito. Like he just.
Oh, here we go.
Guys,
This is right. This is when Ronaldinho stopped watching football, by the way, guys.
Ronaldinho
People up
Ronaldinho will tell man about Cole, man.
Do you know what's funny? Yeah, we're in that era now where we're seeing our players who were ballers like become old men. Like
grumpy old men like that.
Like we never knew Souness playing football as such, right? These men are old men, but Ronaldinho now is turning into like a Souness type guy, right? Or like a Roy Keane or whatever.
Back in my day, yeah.
Back in my day, or you know what I mean? It's like raw, like we're watching it before our very eyes, and it's so funny because actually football has changed even more so. Where I feel like our era of football was probably the best era. Like this era isn't as great.
What would you say that?
I don't know. I just think we've had a lot more ballers and less tactical managers.
I disagree, man.
I think right now the players now are more obviously more athlete, disciplined, more engineered, more whatever. But I feel like the players we used to watch, like you're not going to get a Ronaldinho as such and let him be Ronaldinho all by himself. Or like, Kaká's and Ronaldo.
Oh, people mean like in terms of like level and tactical now, so that's how.
Zidane's.
Oh, I'm talking about entertainment because you know me, I'm the biggest modern era guy. I banged the jump for Neymar, but bro, today we can't compete with what it was 15, 20 years ago. Your Ronaldinho's, your Raquel Mays.
Man, them go and watch a game from 04. Like go back.
You're entertained.
You're Robin. You're thinking of peak matches, yeah. Go watch.
You're saying go watch a match in 04. I was all right.
Go watch a random game in 04. It's not all roses.
No, definitely not.
Really?
Yeah, you're right. There was a bigger discrepancy. I think the best were the best, and then when the dross, like now we can watch Palace against, Ipswich next season.
All right.
Yeah. Palace against Fulham. Go watch Palace versus Fulham from the year 2001. Goodness me.
Okay.
Dross, Dyer.
Goodness me.
Kieran absolutely dross.
It's like these guys are labourers. It's like they just come off a site and they said, "Yo, let's kick about."
It was a bunch of bricklayers. Absolutely.
Speaking of labourers, make sure everyone goes out and votes. It's Thursday.
Yeah, man.
Who are you voting for?
Huh?
Who you man voting for?
I'm trying to get your party out of power. That's what
my party. No disgrace. It's a friggin' disgrace.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, if the Conservatives do it again, like Skepta, I swear.
Let's do election predictions. Who you man got?
Oscar, let me tell you this right now. Labour have to win. If they lose this election, they're finished.
But Keir Starmer though, that's the wild card.
Rabinho said I'm out of it.
Let's talk football again.
Okay.
Who will play France in the quarterfinal? Portugal or Slovenia?
It better be okay. Now I want Portugal to win even more because you know my rule, guys. If you want me to see Slovenia versus France, get out of it. Get out of it. I am not an underdog supporter at all.
That's a buy into the semi-finals. It's a buy.
It's a buy match. I can't lie. I did want to see Belgium beat France though.
So
I needed it.
Because Belgium again, like when I was having this conversation in the beginning, I was talking about the players. Like you kind of want to see KDB, Lukaku, and you have an affinity to those guys. I like Sesko, but not that much.
Oscar, I need Romania to beat the Netherlands. That's what I need. I need Romania knocking out the Netherlands. I don't need to see Allen Iverson up front anymore. I'm done. Stick to death of it.
He's a comedian.
Dubai. I haven't watched the Netherlands game in a bit, so I need to brush up on my knowledge about their team.
They've been partying, the fans. They're the best fans at the tournament so far. They have been going and going.
So, random one. What do you call Depay a failed wonder kid? Because like when you look at like the hype surrounding his name, the ability, and for what the career is, how it's panned out, I think post United, it's been a bit of a whimper.
Bro, I'll never forget what Ronaldo. Ronaldo, come on.
It was a chance. It was a chance. I mean, Oblak did well, spread himself well, but Ronaldo threw on goal in the 88th minute.
That was his moment.
That was written in the stars. Written in the stars, man.
That was his moment. Oh, come on, Christie. Oh, you're better than that.
They said, let my boy Jeremy Corbyn cook.
What was I going to say? Sugar, what were we talking about?
The Netherlands.
Depay.
No, Wonder Kids, yeah. Adrian, somebody said this. One Dutch legend, I don't know who it was. Was it Van Basten or... I can't remember who it was, but one Dutch
probably Van der Vaart. He's always slagging the players off.
Van der Vaart's he's a freaking
rubbish, bro.
He's an absolute waste man. Forget him. But
really?
God, he's such a tool. Man.
Stay on side, you mug.
Such a tool. There he is.
He's not negative. He's just horrible. Like that's what he talks about people. Yes.
He's a moron. But yeah, I think it was Van Basten, and he basically said that Dutch Wonder Kids are not like, there's no such thing. They're not that special. Every single one of them fails. And he says since his time, there's not been one Dutch Wonder Kid that's reached his heights.
Does he have a sample size? Does he have like some data?
Listen,
he was the manager of Heron Vane at the time. That's all. That's as much as
to be fair, Van der Vaart's one. Didn't he not win the Golden Boy in 03? So that's what you could say.
Did he live up to it?
No, he didn't.
What's the difference between Depay and Van der Vaart? If I'm honest,
if anything, I'll probably say Depay had a better career. I don't know. Nothing. They're more or less the same thing. They're more or less the same thing.
The biggest Dutch Wonder Kid is Zlatan.
Wow.
Huh?
I mean, I'd argue Dennis Bergkamp, but I don't know if he was a wonder kid at the time.
You're going back years, aren't you? You're going back to that's like 80s, bro.
He would have been a wonder kid in the 80s, bro. Yeah,
bro, go on then. Name the wonder kid since.
I said Zlatan.
Yeah, he's not Dutch, you mug.
He grew up in the Netherlands academy system.
No, he didn't. He was bought by Ajax. That's what he is. He played for
How old was he bought? How old was he when he bought him?
I think he was like 19.
Nah, it's a good point.
That's cap. He was like 17.
Was he that young?
Bro, he was a wonder kid.
Yeah, he's Swiss, you mug. Swedish, you clown. He's not
Swiss.
Dutch.
All right, he's Swiss now.
He's Swedish.
Do you guys remember that Jetro Williams when he was playing at left back at Holland for like 17? I think it was Euro 2012. Yeah. He just vanished into Philly. It was at Newcastle.
You know what's... Sorry, Adrian. I was going to say, do you know what's so funny about those countries like Sweden and them? Like they only have one. They only have like one wonder kid. Like Zlatan won Swedish Player of the Year like 15 years in a row. it was something stupid where like they can't just give it to anyone else. I was just like, yeah, that's.
But to be fair, they're not giving it to Larson, are they? So, yeah.
Yeah, well, Henrik Larsson, yeah.
You know what? Van Basten's got a point. He's got a point. I can't think of any. Like hyped up Dutch kids that's fulfilled his promise.
Maybe Wesley Sneijder.
No, but even them, bro.
Come on, he won Champions League. He won league titles. He played for Madrid. He played for Inter. Okay, international. They didn't win anything, but he got to a World Cup final. I mean, I'd say Wesley Sneijder.
Well, I'm keeping my eye out for Xavi Simons because he looks like he can do something in the future. So yeah.
Does he count?
Why not?
Because considering he's at Barcelona, do you remember Xavi Simons? Because his hair is distinctive. So we've seen pictures of this guy for years when he was like 10 years old in the Barcelona academy.
And then he's been at PSG, but he's trying to leave PSG. PSG don't want to get rid of him. So
but he's a good young player. Because like all of them flopped, right? Babu.
I thought he was at Eindhoven. Was he not there?
No, he was on loan.
He was on loan. Yeah.
He was on loan to PSV.
Yeah,
interesting.
So then he was at loan at Leipzig this year. And now he literally wants to leave PSG, but PSG are like, nah.
Rightly so.
I wonder why he wants to leave.
Well, Bayern Munich is a hot prospect. Because PSG have got better wingers, they're just chilling.
Yeah, that's true.
The Korean guy, even Asensio got bear man. Even what's his name, Baracola. They got bear wingers. They got bear attackers.
Yeah, they have.
Vitinho.
But yeah, other than that, there's nothing much else left to talk about except
No.
Oscar, do you want to give your Dan Ashworth update?
Oh my goodness!
God.
I don't have enough.
Guys, I don't care about club news during international tournaments. I don't give a toss.
There you go.
Man. I couldn't care less.
But I do have a not that guy though.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the not that guys out.
Right,
We
let's
need to
get
get
out.
not
Let's
that
get the
guys.
awards out of the way then. Go on.
Because there's only one big one that happened this week.
David,
But-
you're up.
Yeah, David, you're up. If you know, you know.
Is this sports related?
No.
Are we going HMP, please?
Yeah.
Please tell me we're not going.
Yes, we are.
I think you have to take this.
Oh, jeez.
How do you even articulate this?
How do I even articulate this, bro? Actually,
Yeah, do you know what happened?
No, I'm waiting.
Oh,
for the
you're in
story.
for a treat.
Oh, you're in for
Listen
a
up.
treat.
so basically,
Dumb and dumbest.
basically, Peter, yeah. If you don't want to do the time, yeah, don't commit the crime, really.
Good
Yeah.
grief.
Now, this is for the criminal.
Yeah.
That's saying it's for the criminal. This person who is meant to be overseeing the criminal, that's meant to be overseeing the criminal, making sure they're on the best behavior, has decided, she has decided to, how can I word this?
That's crazy. There's no way to word it. That's crazy.
See a criminal. That is the best way you can say it.
Yeah, she wanted to.
Maybe use WWE terms.
She basically did the Liz. Is it Liz Morgan?
Huh?
What's the one that's with Dom in it? She was trying to tease Dom and that.
Oh, yeah, up to date.
What did I say? She did a lot more than Liv Morgan.
Yeah, she did a little bit more than that in it, bro.
Yeah.
Innit?
Nat's giving you some help in the comments.
Yeah, decided to have an examination because.
Yeah, you following?
What I'm not the current product? Not right now.
No, are you following the story?
Are you following the story?
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to hear it. Go on.
So basically, this female prison guard, I'm not going to try and search her name, has decided that she wants to examine a gentleman downstairs, in it.
Okay.
And his buddy is with the is with a mobile phone. Now, instead of doing your job and questioning, why do you have a mobile phone? She carried on with her business. How it's ended up on social media, I have no idea. But she's been PR, badge number, face, everything.
Everything. Doing the business. On the
Scotland Yard have decided to arrest her. That's her finish, bro. I don't even know her name, bro. She's 30 years old. All I know, she's 30 years old. Let me see. Hold on. Let me Google quickly, bro.
What's the name, cuz? What's the name?
No, you just Google HMP Wandsworth. That's what you need to Google.
Not that girl. Telegraph, bro. You and you lot on your paywalls, blood. Flipping it, bro.
Oh, there it is.
Linda De Sousa Abreu from Fulham in Southwest London. You're not that girl, bro.
Wait, what? Well, like it sounds like you come from Vasco da Gama. What was that name?
Linda De Sousa. I don't know how to pronounce. Yeah, you lot can figure out the other one. But
Abreu. A European striker from back in the day was good. That Abreu.
Husband. She's got husband and kid.
She's got an husband and kid, by the way.
HMP.
Yeah, so she'll be joining my man.
Yeah, but do you know who should be not that guy? The guy recording.
He was well too excited.
He's not that guy.
And yeah, let's swift. I got another one. Yeah. Obviously it's not football related, but it's sports related. I don't know if you are aware, India won the T20.
Oh my gosh! I know exactly.
And someone decided to take their celebrations a bit too far. Do you know the location, Robin? Was it in Southwall somewhere?
No, I think it was.
It was definitely outside the
north.
It was
outside the tube.
It was outside the station. The gentleman I decided he wants to do dancing.
Something tells me it's Hanger Lane. Something tells me.
He decides to climb the signage on top of the tube thing. There's people already on Peter. There's already people around the ring standing on it. Two of them have decided, let's go higher. Let's go higher.
They climb to the top of the
they
tube
climb
logo.
to the top, to the tube logo. My man drops, blood.
All the way down.
On the way
send
down.
me this video. So, have I not seen this? Send me this.
It's on Twitter.
Is he all right? Is he all right? Was he moving?
I don't know, mate. It just ended up with him. The video, end of the video, everyone's just running towards
it was
him.
on top of a tube roundel, and I just see him drop. It was like a good 25, 30 feet. Like, it wasn't like a small drop. It was a big one.
Endo, I've seen that video. My man is also not that guy. I don't know what bus stop he was chilling at. He's with a girl. Man's just bare grips and things, innit? Like, yeah. And guess who rolls up on him, bro? Zafaza.
Dad.
Zafaza yanks the daughter in the thing as the proceeds to give him one bang. I don't want to see you near my daughter again, cuz.
Oh, that's a stink. I hated that video. That's an absolute stink.
Oh, gosh. He got caught slipping, bro.
Giving it all of that.
Sorry.
I've just seen the ting, blood. Ain't this in Queensbury or something like that?
Yeah, something tells me it's northwest. Like Queensbury, Kingsbury side.
It looks like Queensbury still.
Yeah, he got busted. He got caught slipping, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
Shout out to Endo, because I thought the exact same thing. Like, the guy was recording these two kids at a bus stop. Like, why were you recording that in the first place? That's weird. Shout out Baraka. The Trump and Biden debate was, wow, it was something.
Did you watch it?
I saw the clips. I didn't watch it, but it looks crazy. Biden can't speak.
He's a big man. How old is he now?
I don't know, man.
They're both over 70. Like.
And what's so crazy? Someone posted it. Someone posted a clip of him on Twitter, like in a debate, like for the Obama, when Obama was on trial, when Obama was running for president, he had a vice president's debate, and he was cooking. This guy knows that he's a good talker. So when to see him now, yeah, it's like, rah, this guy's clearly not what he used to be.
Because bear in mind, that's like what, 15, 17, 18 years ago. Crazy.
The one I saw was in 2012, so it was.
Fair.
Yeah, it was a debate in 2012, and the guy was flowing. You would have thought he's a natural. So it lets you know that he's really digressed.
Who's this? Is this thingy?
Joe Biden, the
Biden.
United States president.
The POTUS. All right. I guess, is there any more?
That's it, mate.
Do you not care about this Portugal game?
Still 0-0.
I ain't trying to watch that, bro. I've had enough. I've had enough nil-nil.
Flip side, man.
Into extra time, and we'll see what happens after that. This looks like it's going to go to penalties.
It really does. It really does. I'm like, there's nothing happening in this game.
Nothing going on. There is nothing going on at all. Okay, people. Well, we're here for yet another Top 4 podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember, we are live every single Monday night. Okay, and I think if I remember correctly, so we will know the quarterfinals. By the time who's gone through to the semis, basically.
Yeah.
We'll know the semis. In terms of the next time we're on the pod,
is it just on the weekends? The semis, all of them.
No, as in
not the semis. The
we will know who's in the semis.
Yeah, the quarter starts on Friday. The quarters start on Friday, so it's only Friday and up until Saturday. I think because it's only 4 games, so 2 games each day, and then on Monday we'll be doing our podcast because the semi-finals will be on Tuesday and Wednesday, with the final on Sunday, the 14th of July.
Until England be in the semis, we will ask this question.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
Believe. Let's see. We'll find out and see what happens between England against Switzerland, Germany against Spain, France. They're still waiting for who they're going to play against, Portugal or Slovenia. Don't forget Austria, Turkey, as well as the Netherlands against Romania. Until next week, people. We'll see you then. Peace.
All right, later, people. Bye.